Hey everybody, it's Carl Brown from GuitarLessons365.com, and it's Christmas time again, so we're going to take a look at Happy Xmas, War is Over by John Lennon. So this is a pretty simple song, and we're going to go through what's the right hand strumming pattern, and then we're going to take a look at the chords in the left, and you should be all set. Alright, first of all, in the right hand, we're going to break this up into a pattern. The actual song is in a time signature called 12/8, but we're not going to worry about all that. What we're going to talk about is just the actual pattern that he's strumming, and we can look at it as a count of just 3. So let's take a look at the right hand right here. I'm just going to hold an A major chord, and if we just do a count of 1, 2, 3, striking the strings on each number. So we go 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we're going to say those are the beats, because they are. Those are the down beats, we're going to call those. And we're going to be strumming down on each number. So 1, 2, 3. Now we're actually going to add an upstroke in between every single downstroke. Now that is going to be called the upbeat. And in music, that is counted with an and. So you'll go 1, and 2, and 3, and. Okay, so the technical term for that, those are eighth notes. We're having 2 notes per beat because the numbers are the beats. Okay, and so that is going to be the pattern so far. We have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take that pattern and we're going to remove one single upstroke from it. And the one we're going to remove is the one that happens right after the number 1. So we're basically going to be going 1 and. Now you see how I did the actual upstroke, but I missed the strings. You want to keep the motion going to keep your momentum. It's like a metronome that you create in your arm, but at the same time, you want to miss the strings there. And on all the other strokes, you'll actually hit the strings. So all together, for all 3 beats, we're going to go 1, miss, 2, and 3, and. So I placed the and of the 1 with the word miss, just to remind you to miss the strings. So we have 1 and 2 and 3, and again 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. So just hold like an A major chord or any kind of chord you want, and get that pattern going and consistently just repeating over and over again without stopping, and then you're ready to learn the chords of the song, because it contains, he plays that rhythm pretty much the entire time. So let's look at the chords. We have some cool chords, a lot of suspended chords in this one. Don't really worry about what that means, but they sound cool. So we have, it starts with an A major chord, all at the 2nd fret on the 2nd string, 3rd string, and 4th string here. Then you're going to pick up your pinky on the 2nd string to make that 2nd string open now. That's an A suspended 2nd chord. Then you're going to put your pinky back down, but you're going to put it down on the 3rd fret now on the 2nd string instead of the 2nd fret. And that's an A suspended 4th chord. And then we're going to finish that pattern with back at the regular A major chord by moving your pinky back to the 2nd fret. We're going to put the picking pattern on that. You're going to do that picking pattern once on every single chord. So we have 1 on the A major. Then we're going to pick up the pinky and do the once on this one. Then put the pinky down to the 3rd fret. And back down to the regular A major. So all together. Alright, sounding good so far. Now we're going to go and do the same treatment kind of to a B major chord. So how we're going to do that is, I'm sorry, not a B major, a B minor chord. So we have a B minor bar chord at the 2nd fret. You're barring across the 1st through the 5th string. 2nd finger at the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. Pinky at the 4th fret on the 3rd string. And then your 3rd finger at the 4th fret on the 4th string. We're going to do the same picking pattern here, but the chords are going to be, we're going to play the regular B minor chord, then just lift up your 2nd finger. That's going to be the 2nd chord. Then release the bar, release the top 2 strings. Just still hold this the second fret at on the fifth string down, but let the top, if you let off the bar, now the first and second strings will be open now. So that'll be the next chord. All right, and then you finish it off back with a regular B minor. So the picking pattern on that is. All right, now we're going to take it to an E major chord, but first we're going to play an E suspended fourth, E sus4. So here's a regular E major chord, I'm sure you know, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna place your pinky at the second fret on the fourth string there, and you're gonna do the pattern once there, and then you're gonna come down to the regular E major chord, and you're gonna do the pattern 3 times on this one. Now, keep in mind, there is a lead guitar line going on. We're not doing that one. That's doing that melody over it, but this is just all the rhythm guitar parts that like John Lennon would be playing. And then we end this for this series with back at the A major chords, just like we did in the first measure. All right, so all together. Okay, so now we're gonna take it to the next section of songs. This is kind of another part of the verse here. We're gonna go. This is gonna be off D major though. So we're gonna start with a regular D major chord, same pattern once, and then pick up the second finger to make that first string open. That becomes a D sus2 chord. Then put your pinky down at the third fret on the first string. That's a sus4, and then back to the D major, regular D major. So we got. Then take it to a regular old E minor chord, and you're gonna do the strumming pattern 4 times on it. All right. From there, we're going to go to that A sus4 chord. It's the A major chord with your pinky at the third fret on the second string. And you can do the pattern once there. Then down to the regular A major chord. Then the A sus2 chord. And then back to the regular A major. And then we're going to end this section getting ready to go into the chorus. Back with that D. The little melody line on the D, with the D, then the D sus2, and the D sus4, and back to the regular D. So let me show you this section all together we just did, starting with the Ds. And then we get to the chorus section. Now this is going to be the last section. This is a little bit easier because we don't have to move any notes around every picking pattern. We're just going to stick with the picking patterns, the strumming patterns at that. And we're going to start with a G major chord here. So that was the picking pattern done 4 times on G major. Then we're going to do 4 times on A major. Then we're going to do 2 times on E minor. Then back to the G, 2 times on that one. Then to the D major chord, pattern twice on that one. and then we're going to play an E major chord to end it. You're going to really kind of do the pattern twice on that one. But on the second pattern, you'll do the pattern one full time on the E major. Then you'll play the E, and then just 2nd fret, then 4th fret on the 6th string. And that takes us back to the beginning of the song. So basically, we've gone straight through from the beginning all the way to the end, the exact order that you do everything in, and then they just completely repeat this like 3 times, and starting to repeat the 4th time, it starts to fade out. So we kind of this last chorus section. Let me just play this for you real quick. It just goes back to the beginning. All right? Have fun with this. You guys have a happy holiday season, and I'll see you guys soon. Please go to guitarlessons365.com and support the site in any way you can. And let me know what you want to see. All right. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.